Welcome to Delaware.
Hey everybody, we are going to be visiting the Johnson Victrola Museum today to learn a little bit about the history of the Victrola sound recording devices. The history of earliest sound recordings is it's gonna be interesting. I hear this is a cool place where we may even see Nipper, the RCA Bull Terrier. Famous, you've seen the image probably, even if you don't know who Nipper is, but just a little bit of early recording history in this little museum here.
Have you seen one of them work before?
Long time ago. They play 78s?
78s, yeah.
Used to have a handful of those once upon a time. What is the time for a 78 per side? Do you know how much time the music or
recorded time?
Yeah.
Around 3 minutes.
You got the little logo on the side. You could actually replace them and swap out the horns here. Oh, that's cool. Was there much of a difference between them, or or is it more of an ornamental choice that people might make?
Both. There's a better sound with the exposed horn.
Designed for a schoolhouse usage.
Yeah, that bottle was just for schoolhouses. The company was based in Camden, New Jersey. They had a music education program, and one of the things they wanted to do was promote musical education across the country in public schools. So they would donate these machines and the educational records. And this was also the last machine model manufactured by the Victor Talking Machine Company. They had a horn.
I see the horn on the bottom.
Yeah, so they would come out and then it would be hooked up here.
These are the early record albums. Almost like small photo albums.
Out of shellac. In the late 40s, they were not using shellac anymore. They eventually switched to vinyl.
So are these
That's an old Victor records.
collection?
Serial number, yeah.
Oh wow. There's a whole bunch of them in there.
Oh, we have tons and tons more.
Oh wow. That's an impressive collection.
Probably have, I would say, maybe 75% of his record inventory.
First low-cost concealed horn. Only sold for $15 to $25.
Based it on Edison's tinfoil.
Graphophone, and this was Alexander Graham Bell's
Yeah.
device. And this had the same recording time, or
Yes,
about 3 something
Yeah.
minutes.
The advantage, they record some of the canisters recorded longer depending on the use for it. Improves on the. But the sound of those machines was as good as the record.
Dumbo and Pinocchio up here.
Yeah, they did a few of number of soundtracks.
Now, did they when did they stop making the like the 78s?
Oh, probably in the late 40s. What happens is during World War II, shellac became a commodity. The military was buying anything they could find, and actually there were shellac drives in the United States where people would take their old records
Right.
to be recycled because they used it for military parts and components and things like that. So after that, after World War II, That's when you start seeing vinyl. That's Nipper, his master's voice.
All right.
Trademark. This is a Victor record from the United States. It has Nipper and his master voice.
Right.
Both companies agreed when Mr. Johnson bought the company in the U.S., the gramophone company in the U.S. He wanted to buy the trademark, but Mr. Berliner, the owner, says, I can't because I use it in Europe and overseas. So they agreed to split the trademark. Yeah, records were one-sided originally. Columbia is the first one to start issuing two-sided records, but
Oh, wow. So the backside just had
then
the
Victor, started issuing
Victor etched into
two-sided
it.
records. The only one-sided records that the Victor company kept were the Red Seal. Red Seals were the most expensive records because these were like $7 a piece at one point.
And what are the three? There's actually another hole in the corner. Is that a sound?
Those are to put your needles.
Oh, okay. Put your extra.
New needles or after you use them, yeah.
And they had a large collection of talent signed to the company.
Best in the world.
So they were doing producing war materials during the
war. Stopped for a while. Well, not completely. They just cut production down.
Right.
And then they started building airplane wings and parts for rifles and things like that. And
Orthophonic Victrola. It's an improvement in the quality.
Oh yeah, much better, yeah. So then went from that building to that complex.
Yes. Started with that.
Ended with that.
Ended with that. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Most sophisticated plants, assembly plants in the country back then.
One of the last acoustical radio phonographs. And even book predecessor to the
records, yeah.
to the console sets that came later. So is the radio control.
This is a radio first.
Wow.
Radio and first of its kind record player, record changer.
Oh wow, it had a changer in it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You didn't have to do anything.
I didn't realize that record changers went all the way back that far.
1927. It started it all.
Upstairs, his master's voice. Famous Nipper and RCA Victor. Oh, wow. Let's see.
Concert hall, dancing halls.
Oh, okay. $500. In today's dollars, $10,000. It's quite the horn it's got on it. The Edison tinfoil.
That's where it all began.
1879. And I love this. Multi-listening phonograph.
Battery operated.
So you could plug into each one of these tubes?
Yeah, earphones, yeah.
Oh, wow.
The idea behind that machine and the Columbia next to it was basically to work as like a dictaphone, basically. We used to record business conversations and things like that. But nobody wanted them.
Right.
They proved to be a bust.
Very first record players. Wow.
Not until Mr. Johnson invents his spring motor.
Right.
Goes to business with the gramophone company there.
Fancy looking horn. Oh, and some artwork on this cabinet. Lots of different cabinets. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Nice, fun visit, learning a little bit of history at the Victrola Museum here in Dover. Thanks for watching. Have a good time all the time.